Woo! We're feeling a little anxious. This is our first time.
Not feeling anxious.
Okay, I'm lying. She's feeling anxious. I'm pretty chill. I think everything's gonna be fine. But we are traveling with our 4-month-old baby. She's never traveled before, and we've never done this before. We're big-time travelers, but traveling with a baby is new to us. So we're gonna take you through this experience firsthand, what it's like traveling with a baby from Toronto to London. It's like a 7-hour flight. And we're gonna show you every step and problem and highlight along the way. Family check-in. We have never done this before. Family check-in. What prep work did you have to do before going to the airport?
Just packing ahead of time. Basically starting like a week before just to make sure I had everything and didn't feel stressed the day of, and checking out other blogs, people who have traveled with their kids, seeing what they brought and what they didn't need.
So this is going to come with us until we are about to board the plane.
You could check the stroller and car seat now, but we want to have it to the gate because you can bring it right to the gate and it's free. So you have like 2 out of the 3 things you can bring are car seat, stroller, and playpen. So you can choose 2 of those, but the stroller has to fold.
So we're choosing to put on the stroller on the plane so we can take it through the airport.
Yeah, we're gonna check it when we get to the gate.
Got it. So right now we're going to check this bag and that bag. Okay, so we just checked in our big suitcase with both of our clothes and our smaller suitcase with all of Kai's stuff, with our daughter's stuff.
I think we're in the wrong area.
Flying to
London.
London Heathrow?
Yeah.
I don't know why people would check their stroller because it was super easy to just walk through the security. Took us 5 minutes tops?
Yeah.
So I took Kai out and I held our walk through, and then Sia went through with the stroller, behind the stroller. So the stroller went through by itself, and Sia followed.
In the X-ray, or in the
X-ray.
in the metal detector.
Metal detector, right? And then they just patted it down.
Right.
Yeah, it was super easy, super simple, and because we're a family and American Express card holders, we got to the front of the line.
Yeah.
It wasn't busy though, but if it was, it would have been great.
And she actually doesn't have a ticket, I was checking, because she's under 2 years old.
And you don't have a seat.
She's going to be on your lap, or my lap.
She's going to be on our lap, and she has a bassinet, but we'll talk more about that when we get on the plane. Everything's so new. Yeah. All these lights and sounds and smells.
Usually we would take the escalator down, but now we take the elevator.
Our ticket and included an infant under 2 years old, so that means that she could fly for free. It was that simple. I think it costs another it was like $60. I know I'm talking so much. You're like, quiet, feed me, woman. It was just some airlines charge a little bit, some airlines don't charge anything at all, but it's pretty much just taxes for her that we had to pay.
Now, leaving the lounge, we were there for about an hour. It was really nice. Kristen breastfed. She changed Kai. How was the changing situation?
It was actually the first time I've changed her in a public space. We brought doggy pee pads, and we just laid one down over the plastic, change table thing. And yeah, it was fine.
Yeah, that kept it sanitary.
Yeah.
And that way, if that gets dirty, you can just wrap that up and throw it in the garbage, which is really nice. Keep it sanitary. How you doing, Kai?
This one?
You doing okay? We're now at our gate. We're about to board. Our flight was delayed about an hour, which kind of sucked, but luckily we were at the lounge, so it didn't really matter. Kai is passed out right now, but we will have to wake her up for takeoff, and we'll see how this goes.
Well, we have never done this before. Boarding when they say children and families. Thank you, Kai. This stroller? Yep.
Yeah.
Hi, baby. How old? 4 months.
You're a brave mama. You're a brave mama. Why? For trying to travel with a 4-month-old?
Oh no, it'll be good.
You're brave. Enjoy it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
There's people that keep saying that. You're brave. You're brave. It's like, am I missing something? Is it really that difficult? I guess we'll find out. But really, that freaking little person made me nervous.
Yeah, because you weren't nervous before that person.
I'm nervous, but I don't even know why, to be honest. I guess her ears. I'm nervous about her ears.
Probably one of the groomers.
So. Alright, we're on the plane now, baby's first flight, and she's getting sleepy, which is good. So we have front row seats, which means we have more leg room, and we ordered a bassinet ahead of time from the airline, which is also free for infants under 2. I'm going to breastfeed on the way up to help her with popping her ears.
Thanks again for joining us and welcome aboard.
Wish us luck.
Bonsoir, bienvenue à bord d'Air Canada, membre de réseau surveillance. Soigneusement.
So these are the seats that we got. So Kristen was upgraded to be here because she's with the baby. And then I assume that they're going to put a bassinet here on the wall so that Kai can go to sleep. And then I had to pay to upgrade to sit next to her. We brought some disinfectant wipes, so I'm just gonna wipe down this area.
Yay! So for takeoff and landing, you're gonna hold the baby bird position. So
I'm going to breastfeed her.
okay.
Yeah.
So just hold the head in the back, just in case like something happened, like you don't want like the head to go backward.
Yeah.
Safety. Seatbelt on you, not on the baby.
Yep.
If the mask drops, you're gonna put your mask first and after on her.
Right.
Okay?
Yeah.
We're gonna bring the bassinet once in the air.
Okay.
Okay? If the seatbelt sign come on, you're gonna have to hold the baby.
Okay.
Don't leave the baby in the bassinet. Any question?
No. We've been delayed for like, what, 2 hours? 2.5 hours now? Not fun with the baby. But she's like so good, thank goodness. Like this is her fussy. Because I'm waiting to feed her. Because I don't want to feed her and then she doesn't take my boob for takeoff. So we're just sitting here, waiting.
Okay, so we're halfway through our flight to London. We've been in the air for like 3.5 hours. Kai was asleep like before takeoff, so she's been asleep the entire time. This is the change table, so it just comes down, and it looks like it's supported over here and in that side of the wall, so that it's not going to fall. This is strong, and it looks pretty clean. I've never had to use this. We haven't used it on the flight, we haven't changed her yet, but we probably will change her before she goes back to sleep. And this looks like a clean surface, even though we will put like a pee pad down so that it's a nice, perfectly clean sanitary surface. So far, so good!
Hello! I think it's like 2 a.m. Toronto time. Which is about the average time I would get up back in Toronto to pump, because Kai sleeps through the night really well, but my boobs, they need to release boobies. As in, I I need to milk them because they will explode, or they do sometimes. There was nowhere to plug in the pump in the washrooms, so I had to plug it in at my seat, fiddle around, put my pump's position, and drape a towel over me, which kept falling off, but I don't really care anyway. Anyways, success. I got some milk. Now I'm gonna go and see if I can possibly put it in their fridge or get some ice so I can keep it a little cool. Usually it's good at room temperature for a couple hours, but I want to see if I can make it last even longer because Kai, I think, is pretty much out for a while. Well, we're getting close to the end of this flight. We got 2 sleeping babies. Success. She slept the whole time. She didn't even feed when we went up or went down. She was cool. Oh, and look at that. Perfect.
Boom. There's our stroller and our car seat.
It's a good thing we got these cases for a stroller and car seat because they are wet, but the car seat and the stroller are not because they're protected.
Yeah, you can see like there's water here because we're in London and it's raining. But on the inside, perfectly dry.
Wait, it rains? It rains in London?
It rains in London.
What?